Hello everybody and welcome to my new channel. I am the Psychotic Grand Boob. I don't know why I chose that name, because honestly I've been going under a different name for 4 years now and I just changed it yesterday. And this is Super Metroid. Honestly, this feels really weird, but I don't really care. If anybody actually enjoys these videos, that'll be a nice little bonus. I'm gonna go ahead and use Samus A. I'm gonna obnoxiously waste your time at the absolute start of this channel and change my controls, because that's totally not the worst thing you can do.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
I first battled the Metroids on planet Xeris. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader, Motherbrain, to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. And there you see the fight from the first game, which I have honestly never beaten because it's really hard. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. I completely eradicated them, except for Larva, which, after hatching, followed me like a confused child. Oh my god, it's gonna eat my brains! Kill it with fire! Or ice, because that works better. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres. I don't know if that's Ceres or Cirrus or something like that, so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I'd hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Oh, you foolish Samus. Ceres Station was under attack. And this is the first location of the game, Ceres Station, or Space Colony as they call it. It's very, very small. We'll probably be out of here in like 3 minutes. Because this is like very, very quick. This is actually a pretty short game, to be honest. Not short for the Super Nintendo, but short by today's standards. But it is considered to be one of the best games ever by many people, including myself. Because this is probably my second favorite game on the Super Nintendo. I don't know. I don't really keep track of these things. Plus, the system came out when I was like negative 2 years old. So, and here we have our first boss fight. If you wait a little minute. Holy crap! It's a bird. It's a crazy bird. Shoot it with fire. Shooting fire at me. Actually, this boss fight is pretty much unwinnable, but unusable at the same time. Once you get down to a certain amount of health, or you shoot him a certain number of times, he's scripted and he flies towards you, and self-destruct sequence activated. Evacuate colony immediately. That happens, basically. My controller sucks because it constantly wants me to aim up and down. I'm trying to go left and right, and vice versa. Because I have one of those weird controllers where you can press down all 4 directions at once. And there are some games where that just glitches the living hell out of it, like Super Mario World. That's pretty glitchy, I might show that sometime. And there's some games where it actually helps you. This is probably neither of those two. There's a little bit of lag that I'm really not used to, so that's why I'm going very, very slowly up this thing. And I love how it teeters back and forth. Shaboom! And the space colony is done forever. All those people died just so that some giant bird thing, actually called Ridley, could get the Metroid. Honestly, I don't know why I'm doing this game as my first thing, because, like, I never had this game as a kid. It's kind of a weird one for me to do. I never actually got this game, or played it, until, like, 2009, which is actually when I made my YouTube channel. I've been watching LPs for a very long time. Quite long. In fact, I don't know why I've never done one before. This is actually kind of fun. So what you want to do is you want to go to the left here, and go down this hallway, because this is the only way you can go so far. You can go in that blue door there. I'm not going to, because it pretty much leads to a dead end for now. And you want to go down here. There's actually a secret that we just passed that we're not going to be able to do until much, much later in the game. So you just fall down the right side here, go through this door. Magical doors that open when you shoot them. I wish those were real. And I suck at jumping through these things, apparently. And come in here. And down the elevator, if I can get on it. There we go. I always liked how Samus looked when she got on the elevator. Hello, cat. I have a cat that's sitting right next to me for some reason. It's generally demon cat and claws and bites everybody right as soon as you get near them. But now it's cuddling with me, which is a very bad time to do so because it's probably just going to bite me. And that glowy light there means we've been spotted. We actually don't want to go up the elevator just yet. We want to go to the right here so we can get our next upgrade. That was the morphing ball we just picked up, by the way, and I don't think I really explained that. Basically what you do is you press down twice and you go in a morphing ball like that, and you can go in small little passages. You shoot this and you get missiles. Probably the most useful item in the entire game, because a lot of bosses are not affected unless you use them, which kind of sucks if you don't know where everything is. I actually know where everything is in this game, hopefully, because last week I just went through and got everything, just trying to make sure I knew what I was doing before I came. You can actually go to the right there and get some more missiles, but I'm going to save that for later because there's a lot of other stuff in the same place that we can get a lot later, but not now. Unless you are very good at like glitching the game out, which I'm not. I'm not going to be sequence breaking this. I know a lot of people do. And holy crap, it's a bunch of awkward sea creatures that came out of nowhere. And I already took my first hit. The first room. This is great. I suck. Guess what? Remember that long shaft? We gotta climb up this thing. So here we go. This is gonna take quite a while. I'm probably gonna end the video to get to this thing, because again, I'm still getting used to the lag. And I know that's a terrible, terrible excuse, but I don't care. So I'm gonna suck for probably the first half of this game until I get used to it, because I've played like 3 minutes with this setup. I have a very odd setup too, and holy crap, I'm almost dead in the first like hallway. That annoying sound is what basically happens when you get low on health. And I'm no longer low on health, so it will go. It will stop making sadness. And this is probably very boring to watch because it's a very slow ascent. It's probably the slowest of any LP ever, of any game. God, this is just like the worst first video ever. I'm also probably gonna hate the sound of my own voice, and the cat is clawing at me. This is annoying. Let's keep going up and not get hit by things. Stupid thing. I don't know what any of the enemies are called except for the things I called squid people or whatever earlier. Those are called space pirates. That's pretty much all I know. I know the boss's names. And what we want to do next is come over here and go down this secret tunnel. That's not so secret because it's required to be in the game. This is supposed to be like the second thing you do in the game. You just run through this hallway, and pink doors like this, they're actually red. They're supposed to be red. You shoot them with 5 missiles, and they open. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to move some things around, just shuffle. You know how it is. And here we have the bombs. But wait, the door closed behind us. How do we get out? Oh my god, the statue's coming to life! What is it? It's a demon statue. All you really have to do is shoot this thing. It's a lot easier if you have more missiles, which I probably should have picked up. And I have died on this boss before. I think it takes like 6 or 7 missiles to take this thing down. But there's another variation of this boss a lot later in the game that is a lot harder, but it's not actually even that hard. So yay, after we killed the thing, that's actually called a Chozo statue. Because the Chozos were like some kind of ancient race that lived on this planet and a lot of other planets. And apparently, I don't know if this is true, but I read somewhere that Samus is supposed to be half Chozo or something like that. Just because she's awesome, and she resembles some kind of a bird statue. And now we can come over here and bomb out this wall. And run through the door, except get stopped by it. I just want to run really fast through this hallway, and this isn't actually really fast for this game, but whatever. I'm getting quite a bit of lag. We get an energy tank. These are awesome. Essentially, the first one doubles your health and gives you 199 units of energy. And after that, it just gives you 100 each time you pick one up. There's 14 in the game. These guys can only be killed by missiles so far. When you get an upgrade to your gun, you can actually kill them with just the regular laser or whatever. I don't remember which one it is because I usually don't come back here until I get like the 3rd gun. You come through here, and ooh, shiny statues. Let's jump on them. Oh no, it's water. Samus's worst enemy. No, we can't actually do anything here yet. I just thought I'd show that before the very end of the game, because that is like the place you go at the very end of the game, after you've beaten everything and collected everything, which we will be doing eventually. This may take a good while, but we will be doing it. And next time on Super Metroid, we will go down this elevator and see what's there. See you guys.